Hello everybody, I'm Smeraglia from Teddy Bear, Goldendoodles, and Schnoodles, and I'm here with Carol Tuberville, and we are going to evaluate one of our puppies on day 16 weeks of his life. Carol, 16 weeks in the life of a dog here at Smeraglia is a big day. It's a big event.
It is. So we have a lot of milestones that we check for our breeding program. You know, we want to make sure that the pedigree is what we want. We want to make sure as a puppy, we believe this dog is going to be better than the one he's entering the program that's retiring, that he's replacing. And we want to make sure the temperament lines up. But at 16 weeks, this is a big deal for us. We can weigh the puppy, we can do an assessment, and this is now the time to send them for their preliminary health screening.
So we did weigh him today, and we do know his weight. Now there is a formula at 16 weeks so that you can kind of guesstimate the adult weight of your dog. Carol, would you share that formula with them?
Sure. So he was roughly 33 pounds today, and typically you can take their weight at 16 weeks, double it, and you'll be within the range of what his adult weight's going to be. Now mind you, you can make dogs be very heavy, you can make them be very lean and adjust that weight almost as much as you would like to. But at a healthy weight, he should be, based on that formula, around 66 pounds at maturity. Now, I happen to know that this guy runs a little immature.
I did know that too.
So his teeth are not all quite, you know, he physically and his physical attributes say that he's physically closer to about the 12-week mark. So we're going to wait a little bit and then redo that formula again.
So what do you guesstimate his adult weight's going to be?
I think he's going to be around 72, 75 pounds.
I think so too. 75 is kind of my number too. So at 16 weeks, what else are we going to determine about him?
So at 16 weeks, we are going to send him for his preliminary health screenings. We're going to look at his hips. We're going to look at his elbows. They're going to check out his eyes. We're going to DNA test him and look at all of the different elements that we have to work with on that. And the reason why we do it at 16 weeks is there's this really cool procedure called a JPS, where if we evaluate his hips and the vet determines, you know what, these don't look the best. This isn't our favorite set of hips. And that's not going to happen with this guy. I know he's going to be fantastic. But in the event that any of the dog's hips don't look great, your window for doing a JPS procedure is between 16 and 18 weeks. The latest you can do it is 20 weeks of age. And what JPS does is for a dog that's at high risk of developing hip dysplasia,
which is a golden retriever breed.
It is, just in general. So the JPS procedure basically lessens the likelihood of them developing hip dysplasia, and in the event that they do develop hip dysplasia, it lessens the likelihood of symptoms of hip dysplasia, meaning he's very unlikely to develop arthritis or pain or any of those issues. That's very important to us because if he's not going to qualify for our breeding program, he's going to go on into a pet home, maybe even be a service dog for someone because his temperament is so phenomenal. But we want to make sure he's well equipped to have a long and healthy life.
So we'll talk more about JPS procedures in our next educational video, so feel free to follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will teach you more things in the future about all of our breeding program, dogs, and everything that we do here at Smeraglia.